So imagine you District Attorney Harvey Dent and the hood version of you being your head flipping coins talking about heads, I slap everybody in here. Tails, I slap everybody in here. You and Commissioner Gordon go to bust some criminals and Batman show up and assaults them. You got it out for their boss, Rupert Thorne, and one of his henchmen kick mud on you. And so the hood version of you like, don't you ever do that in your life, boy. Now everybody looking at you crazy because you an elected official. Like that means you can't be gangster. So your man's billionaire orphan playboy Bruce Wayne throw you an event. And the criminals y'all just locked up get out. So you spaz on the messenger and your homie as well. Your fiance got to calm you down. They talking about some go to therapy, so you try it, and the therapist hypnotizes you and pulls out your other personality. Big Bad Harv. He flip on the therapist, and she got to bring you back. So you win re-election, and Rupert Thorne call you talking about he know about Big Bad Harv, and he got proof. So you go see him, and he start telling you about yourself. How you put hands on a bully and felt bad, so you never got angry again. Then Big Bad Harv come out, and before you could really get it popping, here come bum-ass Batman ruin this shit. You run after Thorne and end up get hit in the face with an explosion. Now Batman see your face, and he like,
Harvey, no.
He said that like he ain't really mean it. Doc take the bandages off, and now you got the half welcome to Zara and half I wish you would face. Your fiance see you, and she like, damn, you ugly. So 6 months later, you Big Bad Harv. So imagine you Edward Nigma, and you done made the top video game, Riddler the Minotaur. They can't fuck with you when it come to video game creation. So you go to your office and the shit locked and your name off the door. Your weak ass boss, Mockridge, talking about you fired for trying to sue for royalties on the game you made. He looking like the devil. Then you like, man, you stupid and I'm smart. And he like,
If you're so smart, why aren't you rich?
word, hold my beer. So years later, he trying to make a deal with billionaire playboy philanthropist Bruce Wayne, and you hitting him with the Times Square bulletin board riddles. You meet him at his club dressed like an evil game show host and trick him into arresting himself. Bum-ass Batman show up with a teenager. Weird. You acting like you don't know his name because you not from Gotham, but he done figured out who you is already. And so you send the goons after them, kidnap Mockridge, and get away. But since Batman know your true identity, you send him a puzzle in order to lure him into a trap. He show up trying to save Mockridge, and you got him in the deadly version of your video game with no utility belts.
I don't know what's worse, the traps or the pun.
Put some respect on my riddles, Batman. You hit him with a puzzle in Arabic, but he got the translator that he be using to bag foreign Johns. He saved Mockridge and beat your life-size Minotaur. But it's all good, cause you already skedaddled, and nobody know where you at. Now Mockridge rich ass in the crib scared to death like he off the fear fentanyl. So you win. So imagine you Big Bad Harv full-time, aka Two-Face. And you and the Hardy Boy gangsters been hitting all of Rupert Thorne's operations. One of the goons try and take a little something extra, and you like, we gotta flip a coin first. Then you smack the shit out of him for talking back, cause Big Bad Harv ain't never been about no shit. Batman show up on one of your runs where you done retrieve some dirt on Rupert. Wrong Rupert. And he try and reason with you. He talking about how your lady want that old thing back. But then you hit him with a wrestling move and get away. You go visit your ex-fiance because you miss her, and you got the halfway ghost Halloween costume on. Now, she don't know that Rupert Thorne's people already know where she live and got her thinking they the police. So she beeped them when she meet you. Now you in a bit of a snafu. Rupert Thorne show up threatening your lady, so you give him the dirt that you got on him, but he's still finna kill y'all. His henchmen pull out the Tommy, but that don't work. So Batman show up and save you. Y'all all fighting. Even your lady get active. Now that you got the upper hand, you about to kill old buddy. But beforehand, you flip a coin to see if you should. But when you flip it, Batman throw mad coins in the air. Now you confused because you can't kill without the right coin, right? That would be dumb. Now you in jail with the low-fat half and half face. So imagine you Batman, but you in Arkham, and you trying to convince them that you not crazy.
Bartholomew!
Not Bartholomew. You got the straitjacket on over your costume, and you start reminiscing about how you got there. You went to stop a robbery, saw a black dude sabotaging the water supply, stopped him, but accidentally released the gas. And then you go back to the Batcave to do some research on the device. But now you seeing shit. You go to see the dude you caught to question him, but he's sleeping. The doctor do some research and tell you on that extra strength fear perk. She got the antidote, but you got to sleep 2 days for it to work. Ain't no time for that. You know it's bum-ass Scarecrow, but you tripping balls so you can't even go find him. You get into an accident on the road and end up in Arkham. They think you even more crazier than you is, but they won't take your mask off because they say it's the root of your delusion, so it's not safe. Mind science, y'all. They start interrogating you and you like, man, shut up. They finna poison the water supply. And I know who it is, and they all like, Dr. Crane is in his cell. I saw him this morning, and you all like, that's what you said last time. So they realize Scarecrow is gone, but they still not letting you leave, so you gotta beat them with a game of deadly footsies. Then you get out the straitjacket and make the guards take you to the basement, but the fear acid got you fucked up. You find Scarecrow and his minions attack, but you whistle them into submission, stop the gas from hitting the water supply, and hit the Scarecrow with it. Now he high as hell. Then you get the antidote and take a fucking nap. So imagine you Batman, and you just found out Killer Croc ashy ass done got out of jail again. He don't waste no time. He goes straight to crime again. Man's got on a trench coat like he fooling somebody. So you chase him into the sewers, and by the time you find him, somebody done whipped his ass already, and then they done crushed your car. Barehanded. So you go see Croc in the jail for information, and he got the traditional 1990s I'm hurt setup with the foot in the air. He tell you the guy got a South American accent, although I swore he was Russian as a kid.
I would break you!
So you remember this Cuban experiment that made the superhuman named Bane, and you like, this gotta be Bane, and then you deduce that Rupert Thorne must have hired Bane, cause who else got that kind of scratch? He got a full suit on with the wrestling outfit underneath. So you go see Rupert Thorne's assistant, cause that's Bane's girl, and he tell you where to meet him and that he kidnapped Robin. So you pull up and start scrapping with dude, but you can't hurt him. That shit made of rubber. You save Robin, but then Bane try to break your back like in the comics, but this is the kids show. Kinda. So you overload him with the super crack that he on and he can't take it. Then you pull up on Rupert Thorne like your mans wasn't that tough. By the way, your assistant lady tried to line you.
And what about your employer?
Well, accidents do happen.
Can't trust nobody. He got some nerve taking off Bane's mask though.